Hello, and this is Big Bang Bong. Guess what? I am now on 500 subscribers. So, yay! It's like I keep getting 100 subscribers every month nowadays, but anyway, that is just amazing. Thank you, all 500 of you. I'm thanking every single one of you because you're all awesome. So, yeah, you're great. Anyway, there are some announcements I will make since I have 500 subscribers. Yeah, I am planning on more reviews. I've chosen exactly what to review next, but I've still got some ideas. And I will carry on my Let's Play, so keep that in mind if you like watching them, even though barely anyone does. And here is something that I really want to get out of the way. My new rating system. That's right. In my reviews, I'm going to have a new rating system. Now, if you don't like this rating system, then tell me, I'll go back to the old one. But I will be using this rating system if you don't mind this new rating system. So anyway, I have a brand new rating system, as I just told you, and there are multiple ratings, from God to Gligar 13 vids. So I'm going to explain every single one of them. At the top is God. God is the supreme being, as we all know, if he's there, and a game with a God rating is a game that's absolutely amazing with almost nothing wrong with it, and it's a supreme game, which deserves to be picked up by every single person in the world, basically. And my next rating is the Jesus rating, which means it's an amazing game that you should pick up. It may have some flaws, but it's still very enjoyable. Then I have the Buddha rating. Now, if any of you are offended with these ratings, I'm sorry. Just please tell me, and I won't use these ratings. But these are the ratings I have in mind. The Buddha rating means that it's a pretty good game, which is pretty cool, and I can see why people like it. I can also use it for an overrated game, which means that I don't like it, but I can see why other people do. So Buddha is both for good and overrated. And I also have an Einstein rating, which is a game which has some really revolutionary features. Even if they're not very good, but if it's still revolutionary, it may get an Einstein rating. And some games may get multiple ratings from me, so keep that in mind. And the average rating is an average human. Yep, the average rating are basic old humans. We're just average. We're extremely flawed, but there are still some good things about us, but we're just okay. We're just stupid creatures that exist on this planet. Even though I believe I'm not human, but anyway. Now, those were the more positive ratings, even though human is completely average. Now it's time for the more negative ratings, and Buddha can be negative if I'm talking about something that's overrated. Anyway, the first bad rating is a robber, or just a criminal. Criminals are bad people, and a criminal rating means that the game is bad. Don't play a game which I rate criminal. And then there's the Hitler rating, which means that the game is terrible and you should not play it. The Satan rating, or whatever you want to call the ruler of the world, you can call them Bob, or you can call them Shiva, but all Lucy. But anyway, the Satan rating in my book, that is a terrible, terrible, terrible game which nobody should pick up. It's even worse than the Hitler rating in my book, because Satan is just awful, but there's one rating worse. You may have saw it coming if you heard earlier, but the Gligar 13 vids rating is my absolute worst rating for a game. Now, some people may say, don't be so harsh on him, but he is one of the worst, or if not the worst, creation in existence. Out of everything in the universe, he is the fault in the universe. He is the reason why I don't like everything. Okay, that's a lie. I'm Gligar 13 vids, it's just a terrible creature. I can't even say person or life form. It's just a terrible thing that shouldn't exist. So a game with a Gligar rating is a game which shouldn't exist, as in it's that awful. And those games, which the Gligar 13 vids rating, oh, they can just go die. But, I know you're thinking, what would you give an underrated game? Well, I will come up with that myself, and I'll give that a rating of, drum roll, people? Nah, don't drum roll. I will give it a rating of something known as... I should have bought this stuff before. Anyway, the underrated rating will be for stuff such as... I will give it a Sega Saturn rating. That's just the first thing that came up in my mind. As it is a really underrated game which you should definitely check out. And I know that it stands as a system, but whatever. So anyway, those are my ratings. My new ratings. If you don't like them, tell me. I'll carry on with the lettering. But those are my new ratings. And thank you for the 500 subscribers. Thank you for this quick update. Even though it wasn't quick, it was like over 6 minutes long. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to know what I'm reviewing next, you'll have to wait and find out. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, because I would love to get 600. Anyway, this is Big Fat Bot signing out.